Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to Morgellons disease discussion and microscopy videos. I'm your host Jeremy Murphy, and I wanted to jump on here real quick to talk about how to make it through the situation if you ever find yourself with a bunch of sores on your body and the doctor's visits don't make a lasting difference. It can be definitely troubling and demoralizing, but there are many ways to look at the situation. So I want to talk about that today, how to reframe the situation so you can actually make it through just about any kind of scenario. Because I'm going to tell you right now, life is going to throw a bunch of bullshit at you real fast, and you got to be able to learn how to move when it's coming at you. So, what I recommend, and one thing that I've always been able to accomplish that a lot of people don't really like is being able to not jive with their vibe. Like if they're going on and on and on about something just absolutely fucking nutsoid, then I'm just going to be like, nah, I don't want to get involved in that scene because I got this stuff going on. Maintain your personal identity is very important, especially if you decide to get involved in online groups. You have to understand that, these people, even though everybody wants to get well, you may be wanting to do it a lot more efficiently or in a different way that doesn't involve you feeling or acting certain ways. I just didn't like the online constant negativity. And anytime I had legitimate criticism, it was typically met with ad hominem attacks at my person. And that's not fair nor cool. I'm working my butt off right here in front of the microphone with the sores on my face and the stuff. And it's like we should be all in this together, but really it comes down to a competition of who has control of the narrative. That's why people don't like it when I'm talking about Morgellons and syphilis. Hell yeah, it's a real possibility. You think anybody's going to admit that if they're wanting to control the narrative? No, they're going to be all crazy about the Lyme disease because, yeah, they've got the evidence right there. But if Morgellons is really a genetic condition, then it's time to look at the potential that other spirochetal infections can be associated with that process as well. We already know relapsing fever is, but if only relapsing fever and Lyme disease add up to 90% of what we've been able to detect in Morgellons patients, then I think it's time to start looking outside the box. But anyways, getting back to what I'm saying, make sure that you maintain your identity if you meet some online morgies or morgies or whatever the hell they're calling themselves nowadays. Just be careful with these people because you never know. You've got to have your best interest at heart. And so the next thing I would like you to consider is reframing the situation. If somebody comes up to you and they're like, the CDC's a bunch of bullshit and everybody's going to hell and Morgellons fucking sucks and there's no cure and maybe it's time to consider that these aren't the people you need to be hanging around if you want to get healthy and well and happy, right? Especially the last part, because if you meet somebody and they're already on that journey but they're just not like happy about it, then they're probably not going to go very far without tripping up. Man, you just got to take everything as it comes at you. And life is going to throw you some kicks in the balls, but you got to be ready for them. And what you can do is just think about it and be like, the CDC, they help people get diseases like the measles and the polio. And, life is really what you make of it. I happen to think it's nice outside today with the sunshine and the trees and the birds. You don't have to go down that negative route with these people just because they're pissed off about, whatever this, that, or the other idea say in the CDC. You're your own person, and you can feel whatever way you want to, and it doesn't have to feel like shit. I promise. So remember, if you want to get through Morgellons, it's very important to maintain your identity and don't get sucked up into any negative-ass bullshit. because that's just going to drag you down to hell with them too. Hey, what do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment down below. Love hearing what you have to say. Check out our website. My thermostat broke in the car, so I could use some donations. I'll include a link to the donations page in the link below. See you guys soon.